This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Shouts to catch it. You imagine that for a first baller. Rakesh Raja takes the catch. Oh boy. Wow. So Hardisula, he's hit the ball straight down the throat of Rakesh Raja, who had to camp under it for quite a while. It went so high in the air, it would be a danger to airline flights. Rakesh Raja makes no mistake, holds it beautifully and correctly. No juggle, no wobble, no nothing, just takes it, and he has a proper getter out from his team. I think he got a tickle on that. I thought I heard something. Umpire agrees with the gloves behind the stumps. He is taken a ripper. Nicely taken. Just shuffles across and takes the ball. Have a look at this. Cuts in. And I think the batter may feel that maybe that hit the midriff or hit the clothing. But either way you look at it, the umpires put the finger up. Have a look at this one again. Such a quick delivery as well. There was definitely another noise. Well, there's a statement from Otmanzai. He says, let me put that out of the park. He was very tough, as that is a lovely straight shot. Good shot, that one. Well, Otmanzai has stood up here. Good delivery. Gets through everyone, gets through the batter, that misses the stumps, it gets through the keeper. Lifted, and it's going to go over the infield, 2 bounces and across the boundary line for 4 runs. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That has been hit really hard. Yeah. Well, that sounded like a miss hit. And the catch this time has been taken, and isn't he happy about that? It was a very red-hot chance. He had to leap in the air and get a few fingertips on it, did Zakel. But on this occasion, that's a bit of a miss hit, 1 bounce. Look at that, there you go, crunch. It's not, it doesn't have to be pretty. That's hit really hard like a bullet. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Shouts a catch and taken. So Zakil has come undone there, going for the big hit. He's really filthy with himself. Watch this. Yeah, right pad had nothing to do with it. But he's picked out the fielder perfectly. Go on, Abdul Sulaiman, who is a big hitter. Now this is a problem. Keeper wants it, keeper takes it. Keeper called it as well and said, everyone stay away, I'm having this one. And that is a good catch. Abdul Sulaiman, he's come in as the replacement batter for Otmanzai, who was doing quite well, but obviously not well enough that he felt he should stay out there. And that's what happens. You then get punished, and that's been put towards the dugout. That's been crunched pretty hard. Let me see where this one lands as it comes into focus. See what happens if he can get a wicket here. That's been cut away beautifully. Swings hard. It's going to land in the field of play. Got him. Good delivery. It's full. It's straight at the base of the stumps. He gets a little bit of a rev up from his wicket keeper and says, that's it. Want more of that, please. Look at this. Does get an inside edge. And that helps. Hits the stumps. It was just Yorker length, straight as a die. And I reckon that's probably what Sherry Butt, the wicketkeeper, might even said into the ear of Stanik Zai. He said, look, if they send out Jabbar, just bowl it straight at middle stump, full fast. Don't hold back on the hot sauce. Make sure that one is full and quick, and that's exactly what's happened. It's up in the air, and it's going to Oh, it's put down just on the boundary line. That's a bit more emphatic. And that is 1 bounce and 4. Last ball of the innings coming up. Going to run a by or not? No, they're not, because the underarm throw from the keeper is successful and the run out is achieved. So Standings Eye gets 2 in 2 in that over, and then there's a run out to complete the over. So we're going to end up with 104 for 9 after 10. That is hit around the corner. That's a really good start as that flies away. All the way along the ground. Oh, has it gone over the line? Just waiting for the umpire to call that one. And he doesn't really do much there. It slams into the stumps. Wicket, that one getting bowled like that. Watch this again. Just a really rash shot. Not really playing the ball on its merits. And the explosion of those bails flying. One of them flew very high up in the air. Oh, it's come off the body and onto the stumps. Cannot believe your luck. I told you that this was a good inclusion into the team because he's got such pace. Look at this. It's sharp. It's in at the body and it falls onto the stumps. Cannot believe his misfortune there. For Beverin, couldn't believe their luck. That is a big wicket indeed. Both openers are back in the shed now. He's going to hit the pad. Watch. Yeah, hang on. Oh. Clipped off the toes nicely. It's going to run away. Is it going to go through for a goal? Just going for that quick single. Watch what happens here. I've not seen that. Oh, yeah, I've not seen that before. The ball ricocheting off the stumps straight into the ribs. And tell you what, if he's got no protection there whatsoever, that could have easily just glanced and even, cracked a rib or something like that. I hope it hasn't. I hope it's just given it a little bit of something. There you go. That'll help. Gets a loose ball from Kunkel and puts that one out of the ground with a lovely strike. Wow, equal to the task. What a strike that was. Straight up in the air. This is going to carry the boundary line. It's going to go near the scaffolding. Got him. Oh, what a good delivery. And that is disappointing from Rahimi. Very disappointing from him. He had to stick around. He didn't have to play the main role in this particular run chase. He just had to give assistance to the other guy, Sherry Butt, who's at the non-striker's end. Just need to be turning the runs over. Not everything has to go to the boundary. When you're chasing a score like this, not everything has to be sixes. That's a catch. Oh, it's 1 bouncing over the boundary line. I don't think that went all the way. No, umpire signals 4. Got him. That is probably going to be the ball game. Zakil goes on his run. He wants the high 10, anyone near him, and straight deliveries. Hones in on the middle of the stumps, the base of the stumps. And that man, Sabir Zakil, he just finds a way. That's why he's probably one of my favourite players in this competition. For Hasselt, they are absolutely being stifled here. Picked up nicely and just eludes the player there. Let's see what's going to happen. Edged, flies away. Third man up inside the circle. Can't do anything about that. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Goes up in the air. Chance of a catch. Should be taken. Is taken. Zaki Shah's still there, but now we're getting into the tail. So the skipper picks himself up a wicket. And Jabbar takes a catch to go with his wickets that he took before, so he's had a good game. Just knocked up in the air for one of the easiest dolly catches you'll see. Zaki Shah could do nothing apart from just hit it straight up in the air. And just look at this, he adjusts his shot and he doesn't know what he's doing, unfortunately. He's hit it straight to point. And that is a very happy Beverin team. They're going to walk away with the win now. Hit hard. Has that got all the legs? It does indeed. It comes into focus and goes behind the tent. So that means that Hasselt will big win here today. Final ball. It's hit down the ground. Goes straight to, that's Rafaela. Rafaela throws the ball in. Kunkel doesn't really want to take the ball because it was pretty hot there, and there is a generous applause. The Beveren team come together. There's high tens, there's hand clapping, there's hugging, there's people crying. It's all going off. Dogs are barking in the background, and it's a wonderful sight here. Beveren shake the hands of the Hasselt opposition, but Hasselt have not raised the fight.